Welcome to the front lines, pal. If you want to help the war effort, you came to the right spot. The Stirk Fellowship needs the help of every elf, cat, lizard, or handsome orc we can get. We can't wipe out the worm cult without it. We call ourselves the Stirk Fellowship. The guilds and Tamriel's 3 alliances joined forces to stop the worm cult. We tracked them to an island called Solstice. The cultists are hiding behind a necromantic wall. We need help to break through. As much supplies, weapons, and armor as we can send. Our soldiers have to fend off worm cult attacks until they can break through the Writhing Wall. But that's costly. Want to join the cause? The Fellowship pays well, and you can smash cultists. The Fellowship uses Stirk to coordinate supply shipments from all over Tamriel. You should meet the people in charge. They'll explain the available jobs. Head northeast and talk with Razumdar. He keeps a close eye on our general supplies. It's made up of soldiers from the 3 alliances, plus the mages and fighters guilds. We joined forces to deal with the return of the worm cult. The cultists picked a fight with everyone, so here we are. Who knew it would lead to all this? I named it. Me and some others convinced the alliances to help out on this very island. Now I keep the supplies flowing to Solstice. Logistics, coordination, it's not really my thing. But I'm real good at threatening people to get things done. Bunch of ugly necromancers who used to serve some guy named Manimarco. A while back, they tried to pull Nirn into Cold Harbor as a favor to Molag Bal. Everyone thought the worm cult was pretty much wiped out, but they came back. The cult launched surprise attacks all across Tamriel, killed Guildmaster Merrick of the Fighters Guild, and captured Vanus Galarian of the Mages Guild. They've got devices that take your soul when you die. Soul Reapers. Nasty stuff.
Greetings, Walker. Have you come to help? With each new face at this camp, Raz's hope grows. So much helping and cooperation. Enough to make an old cat's heart feel warm. You wish to aid our war effort, yes? This one knows the benefits of strong defenses and dry claws. We keep the camp supplied with raw materials for keeping our soldiers happy, comfortable, and secure. Raz greatly appreciates any job you can fulfill. Simply speak to Quartermaster Narwalne and ask for employment. She will provide details for any available task. Usually you just need to track down some materials and bring them here. Then you get paid, of course. First, this one has a couple of deliveries, if you would. A lumber shipment for the new watchtower at the island center. Then, take some furs to Walks in Ash at the crafting tent south of here. She gets angry at Ross when she has to wait. Occasionally, the Fellowship feels it cannot get something it needs. Raz does not believe in the concept of cannot get. He finds a way to supply what is needed, yes? That is why Prince Azah asked Raz to take charge of our supplies. We must remain vigilant for spies and infiltrators, Fiveclaw. Just because Fellowship soldiers garrison the island, we should not assume we are safe. No base is impenetrable for a determined foe. Take Razumdar's word on this.
The Fellowship calls for aid. Help strengthen the Stuck Fellowship. Thanks for the lumber. We'll get this tower up in no time.
More help
Help
arrived.
equip our soldiers with
Welcome.
armor suitable for tropical...
Scordo sent word that more help arrived. This must be you. Strong backs and willing hands are always welcome when there is work to be done. Do you have anything for me? Our craftspeople will get to work. There is little need for furs to stay warm on solstice, but the Fellowship always has need of materials for armor. Keeping our soldiers equipped is the first battle we must win. Indeed, your heart is in the right place. These soldiers put their lives on the line between civilization and annihilation. We cannot let them fall because of worn-out armor. Speak to Armorer Rystaff. He can tell you how to keep the Fellowship well-armed. I saw Scordo grumbling about the progress of the campaign. I have much to do here, but perhaps you could see what he needs next. The Fellowship has need of people skilled in all the professions. Alchemists for health potions, provisioners to feed our people, and so on. We need to keep our people strong as swamp oaks in the face of the worm cult storm. I am the representative from the Ebonheart Pact, but also a member of the Mages Guild. Since Gabrielle's death, and while Vanus Galerian remains a prisoner of the worm cult, I advise Prince Azar on all questions of a magical nature.
There's nothing too low for the tusking worm cult. They steal souls from innocent people, then they build a wall of evil to split Solstice in two. Now I hear they got nests all over Tamriel. Well, I say we crush two worms with one stone. The Fellowship built a fancy device on Solstice called the Meridian Lens. It'll bust open the Writhing Wall so we can attack the enemy where they hide. But it needs fuel, something called vitrified souls. I know where to find them. Frozen soul energy, or so I'm told. The cultists and their Daedra lackeys carry lots of it. I'll mark your map with the locations of worm cult nests. Go wipe them out. Bring back all the vitrified souls you find. Should be fun for you. If you want to bring in even more vitrified souls, talk to Orind Glenuvan. She's in charge of fueling up the Meridian Lens. When you're done, come find me at the new tower. I need to give them a little Scordo-style motivation to hurry. Areas where our scouts reported major worm cult and Daedric activity. Prime spots to find the vitrified souls we need to power the lens. Don't worry if you can't hit every place at once. Orind Glenuvan can send you out for more when you return.
Where are you headed, traveler?
many visitors, so little time.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is okay.
Welcome, friend.
Stop, citizen.
They want our souls. Please, help! Your blood water the earth. Let your souls feed our reaper. Be on your way, before more worms show up.
Let's ride.
Over here, mainlander! I need to speak with you! A wandering adventurer from the mainland? Excellent, excellent! I'm glad someone like you is here. We need all the help we can get. The Order of the Black Worm threatens to completely overrun our peaceful island of Solstice. You may know them as the Worm Cult. This foul group of necromancers raised the Writhing Wall, cut our island in half, and gathered their forces outside Sunport. Luckily, the Stirk Fellowship followed the Worm Cult here. Oh, thank the Three Queens. A coalition of forces from the mainland consisting of the Fighters and Mages Guilds and the Three Alliances. In fact, Prince Azar is overseeing efforts to bring Fellowship forces to Solstice even as we speak. I'm sure he'd welcome your help. Report to Prince Azar outside the city. He's with Mage Feranor. about to summon the champions of the three alliances to Sunport. After that, he'll know where best to utilize you and will add you to the Fellowship payroll. You stand in Sunport, seat of House Corellania, and my home. When my ancestors came to Solstice, they found the island inhabited by Argonians from the mainland. For centuries, we have lived in peace with the Stone Nest and Tideborn peoples. In the middle of the First Era, my ancestors lost their realm in Hammerfell to the Ragada invasions, then were later banished from Somerset. A fate they brought upon themselves. Of course, we have changed our ways since those dark times. Once that was so, but now this is our home. Before the current crisis, Solstice had little interaction with the mainland. Though a few sailors and wandering merchants settled here, but most avoid Solstice. They consider the island to be cursed. Forgive me, I am Mermal, a mid-conjurer of the College of Rituals. I serve Regent Corinwe Corellania, Governor of Sunport. For the duration of this crisis, I have been instructed to help our new friends from the mainland in any way I can. Look east. See the giant spectral curtain looming over Sunport. That's the Writhing Wall. The necromancers of the worm cult conjured it when they revealed themselves here. It divides the island in two, forming an impenetrable barrier to the east. Eastern Solstice, the other half of our island. It contains ancient ruins and is home to the Stone Nest Argonians. But we had little commerce with them even before the Writhing Wall appeared. What's happening over there now, we can only guess.
How goes the worm stomping? Every vitrified soul you find will strengthen the Meridian Lens. Plus, you get the joy of smashing worm cultists along the way. It's what they call a win-win. So, what did you find? That's real good work, pal. The mages say we need a lot of those frozen souls to help the lens burn through the wall. If you find any more, give them to Orand Glenuvan. Well, you know about all the available jobs now. Need a reminder? Good. Then you know everything you need to know to help the Fellowship bring the Meridian Lens up to full strength. Come back every day and we'll have work for you. It all goes toward crushing the worm cult so hard, they never come back.
If the Meridian lens fails, what will we do?
We can't leave the camps undefended.
Oh, this is terrible. The Stirk Fellowship entrusted me with charge. Oh, this is terrible. The Stirk Fellowship entrusted me with charging the Meridian lens. I can't fail them, but I don't have an adventurer's constitution. I was made for courtly pursuits. You have a mercenary mien about you. Are you open for work? The Meridian lens currently isn't strong enough to breach the Writhing Wall. However, we have a solution to our problem. Vitrified souls. Worm cultists and Cold Harbor Daedra carry them to power their rituals. We could charge the lens with them. Anywhere there are cultists and Cold Harbor Daedra, really. Reports indicate they're invading territories across Tamriel. Their rituals wreak havoc wherever they go. Please, get the vitrified souls from them so we can Let me mark your map with known locations of Cold Harbor Daedra and worm cult invasions. Their rituals are tearing Tamriel apart. You're certain to find vitrified souls on the cultists in these areas. But they're everywhere. Stay alert.